Big fly.
Multimedia.
Oh, winter in Wisconsin, it's here. I don't like it. Let's go someplace more tropical. I'm going to head over to my local pet store. Well, not local, it's in a couple of towns up. It's called Just Pets. I'm going to look for some fish. Come along. Hey, how's everybody doing? Back from the fish store. Tried to shoot some video there, but they asked me not to until I could talk to the manager, which I respected that. Someday, though, I'll be at Just Pets, and I will record some video for you guys to check out, because I think it's a dynamite pet store. A lot of fish, saltwater, freshwater. They got some little critters and some lizards and snakes, too. So I did pick up some stuff at the pet store, so let's check that out. Ooh, the tanks are looking nice. Got the 210s here on the left sporting the betas. A little glare action there. Yeah, I got the male veil tail and the female veil tail. And takes next to each other. I picked up some Java moss. Kind of tough to see, but let me see what I can do here. There. Picked up some Java moss and threw that in the beta tank. Trying to get him to get his bubble nest going. And if he does, I'll take the female veil tail out and throw her in his tank and see if I can get some betas breeding. And then I picked up these guys. These guys are some sort of swordtail. I'm going to look them up and see if I can identify them on Google here, but pretty cool fish. Kind of a blondish orange color with that really cool black and iridescent blue-green tail. Alright, these are actually commonly known as green swordtails. It's just a color variety of the green swordtail. There are many color varieties of this fish. I guess their scientific name is Siphophorus hilari, something like that. They come from North America or Central America, depending on where you get them from. I guess the variety changes a little bit. Not sure what part of the world these are from. They're probably so crossbred at this point it would be virtually impossible to tell, but if you can tell and you know, leave a comment in the comment section on this video. I'd love to know where they're actually from. I picked these up because I wanted to breed them. Swordtails are super easy to breed. You basically don't have to do anything but feed them and keep their tank clean, and you're going to have babies. I picked up the Java moss, which I threw in there on what you see on the bottom right side of the tank to give the babies a little bit of a chance to make it. These are live bearers. Long time ago, I had some red swordtails that I had in a community tank, and they bred like rabbits. And it looks like there's a little breeding activity going on there between that male and female right now. So, yeah, pretty much keep them in clean, warm water, and you're good. You're supposed to keep these at about 77 degrees Fahrenheit, but with breeding, I'm going to keep them up at around 80. I do have a heater in this tank. It's the only tank on the row of 10 gallons in my fish room that I do heat at the moment. I do keep the room there and heated to about 74 degrees, so the 10 gallons will stay at about 70, 72 generally, but this tank I'm going to keep a little warmer, keep their metabolism up and keep them breeding. Pretty neat fish. Looks like there's a little stress on the female on the left-hand side of the screen there. She's kind of chasing the glass up and down a little bit, which is usually a sign of stress when you put a new fish in your tank. She'll probably settle down after a while. I'll probably leave them in for about an hour and a half, and then I'll feed them, see if they eat, which it's looking like they're going to. Along with the Java moss, I got a whole gaggle of tiny little pest snails, but I just left them in there. I'm not going to let those bother me. And then I took a clipping of my Hygrophila coriambosa and put that in there in front of the sponge filter on the left. There's a couple of clippings there. Hopefully that'll grow. And in the foreground, I have a little bit of hair grass that floated up from one of my other planted tanks. I'm going to let that do what it does, see if it grows. Kind of hard to tell in a sand bottom tank. I've never grown grass in a sand bottom tank. We'll see what happens. And then there were some straggler plants in the Java moss bundle that I bought, so I kind of pulled those out. Several of them had roots. They don't look great, but I threw them in the sand. I'm just going to see what happens with them. Hopefully they'll do all right. I always like to get free plants, especially if it's something I don't have, and I think these are maybe a type of crypt windalove. The leaves on them are real crinkly, so that's what I'm kind of thinking maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert at aquatic plants by no stretch of the imagination. But yeah, let's watch these fish and see what they do. I'll chime in at the end. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Again, click like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Everybody have a great week this week at work, and we'll talk to you again soon. Peace!